Mumble VP one to Wangle.
Yes.
You know, I think that began with my mother. I believe it began with my mother, and now my sister. She plays a major role in you know, my team and a lot of plays that we make. You know, so I believe in, you know, starting with your household. You know what I mean? Keeping the family involved, and you know, I most definitely respect. Although, you know, a woman's mind is so delicate, it's so powerful at the same time, and once you understand that, it's so useful. Yeah, we still have days. She be busy now, you know what I mean? She be busy now, but we still sit down and have our little me time, and she just celebrated her 16th birthday, and you know, I'm just glad she enjoyed it, you know, and I just let her know she real special to me. I pretty much have conversations with my children, especially my daughter, being that she's coming of, you know, young adulthood, about all the current events. You know, I want to get her opinion. And, you know, you know, a lot of people call her little mini-me, you know what I mean? So she knows how I feel about a lot of things. She knows I'm firm on the things I believe in, and you know, we got to win. And whatever going to keep you in position to win, that's what you, and what you love to do most. That's what I want to see you do, and that's what I expect from her. You know, I'm not afraid to say I took notes from Trick Daddy. I watched Trina. As sweet as her heart is, she's such a sweet person. That's why I love Trina to death. She always been supportive of me. My first video I ever was on was a record that I collaborated with Trina, and you know, I just took bits and pieces from everybody, from Luke, from JT Money, Poison Clan, you know, the list goes on, and I commend all the youngsters, all the Kodak Black, the Denzel Currys, the Triple C's, and you know, Sam Sneak, my DJ, he's an artist making his own records now, and you know, it's just encouraging to me as well, just to see the ball keep rolling. Right. I'm a huge believer in just believing, you know, and following your faith, you know, whether if you my right-hand man, my closest friend Jabbar, my Muslims that surround me every day, you know, and when I see them get down and pray all day, that just remind me to just throw one in the sky, you know what I'm saying, for the big homie, because I take knowledge from, I take knowledge from everywhere, if it's going to help me be a better person. I think that just come from, you know, I wasn't one of the young stars that just took off at the beginning. You know, it was I seen the struggle. I know what it's like to not have. So I understand all that. And, you know, those dozen years that I had to get ready for this before I actually got on, after I got on, much didn't change about the way I moved or the hard work I put in. I could never deny that. I could never forget those days, regardless of how, you know, fruitful things can be. I still remember that hustle. I think it wasn't nothing I ever thought of. It was just me being in the studio, and when I hear something, you know, like, you better feel this. I hope you know this real. We you know, I'm gonna stand on this, and that was just, I think that was just the sound I made that just expressed that. When I actually just was going through the Bible and I went across it, and when I read it, Psalm 27, you know, the Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear? When I first, the Lord is the light, don't be afraid. When I just went through it, I really felt like I interpreted that, you know, from a lot of violence that was going on in my community. I took that as, wow, that was something that I needed to, we can't fear, even whatever it is, you know what I mean? Even if today was my last day, if it was my time to go, if it was my time for demise, I can't fear that. I got to accept that, and that's what it is, and that's how I took it. So I tattooed that on me as well, and it stayed with me. My top 5 could possibly be, this just me off the top of my head, I would say Jay-Z, I would say JT Money of the Poison Clan, I would say 8Ball MJG, Wayne is most definitely somebody that I love listening to as well. And, you know, the list, it changes for me all the time, because I love really a lot of different things about a lot of different people. It could be 3 6 Mafia, it could be Player Fly, it could be Trick Daddy. You know, they most definitely recognize it, and I was glad I did it. You know what I mean? It's all about spreading your hustle, spreading your wings, and like I said, I love different genres of music, so I want to make sure I kind of spread myself out as well. So I was glad to do that collaboration. Just being a hustler, you know what I mean? Just bringing something to the table. You know, it ain't nothing really I don't really put too much thought on that. You know what I mean? I just love that when somebody believe in me and sit down and we do a deal together or we come to an agreement, I love to see their dreams come to fruition.
Oh, wow. You should look in the camera and tell them that.
Yeah, most definitely. I think, you know, my actions speak that. So for all the artists that I've assigned and pushed in, you know, from Wale, Meek Mill, French Montana, you know, and the list goes on from everybody that I ever collaborated with. You know, I only wish them nothing but the best and support them, whether, you know, they got a #1 record on the Billboard charts or if they're incarcerated. Either way, the support from Rose stay the same.